Hey now, you're an all-star. If you're joining for the first time, welcome. I hate to be redundant in my praises, but I just want any of you to know who have followed me on this journey and continue to follow me on this journey. I really do appreciate you, and everybody on this channel is an all-star. That's the first thing. Let's start with that. But let's get right into it. Roland has hit us with this 5.0 update, and I'm a little flabbergasted by the backlash or the people who say it's weird or it's not what I thought it was. I wanted to address those folks, as great as they are. This is what drives home the point that you can't please everybody. No matter what it is that you do, there's always going to be somebody or a group of people who just either don't get it, or they just gonna just hate for no reason, or just have a reason to just not like something. Let me break something down. As many updates as Roland has given us for this SP44 MK2, people are still complaining. Don't you understand that you paid what, $4.99 for this sampler, this great sampler, and look how many updates they have given us. Let's think about that first. Let's start with that. How many updates have they given us? They've given us so many updates that they've removed all the prior updates before update 404. I believe it's 404. Yeah, they removed all the old updates. This is how many updates they've given us up to this point. So why some people still say that, oh, I'm disappointed about a 5.0. Oh, I thought it was going to be this. Oh, I thought it was going to be that. Okay, well, it's not for you then. It's for DJs. It's for producers who also DJ. This update for me is fantastic. This is great. This is like the best thing since sliced bread. If it's not for you, then just move on then. It's not for you. How many stupid, silly features do you have in your groove box or in your DAW that you don't use? You're not saying that that's weird. You're not saying that that's a disappointment. No, it's not that, because it's not for you. You don't need to use it. But that shouldn't discredit everything else that came before it or everything else that it does. Let's not take it so personal that they did some integrations with the Serato. Some people say, oh, well, I don't know who uses Serato Studio. Tons of people use Serato Studio. I really don't want to call it a DAW, but you can actually create some great stuff on Serato Studio. It's another DJ tool for you to make your own mixes, your own edits. If you want to take some vocals and chop it up with this beat and mix this beat with that beat and cut it here and push it there, that's really what that Serato Studio is for. The fact that I can now take this SP44 MK2 with me to a gig and integrate it with a controller or integrate it with some turntables or the other DJ tools that I'm using to move the crowd or whatever, I think that's a great thing. And I really think that they focused more on the DJ mode because maybe they're trying to get DJs into the SP44 MK2. They haven't really focused on the DJ mode much. I did a video on the DJ mode a little while ago. I said at that time that, yeah, I wouldn't take this on a gig, or maybe it's not for that. It's cute, but I don't know if I would DJ with that mode. I don't know if they heard that or not, or maybe they just always had a plan to expand it or do more with it. So I just wanted to address this so-called disdain for the new SP44 MK2 update. I mean, you have tons of other stuff to work with, so who cares that they really didn't focus on some of that other stuff? The fact that they even dropped the update was surprising to me. I thought they were done myself. I honestly thought they were finished, and I thought we were done with the updates. I thought they said, after 4.7 that, all right, we gave them enough updates. Let's just cool it for now and maybe work on some of the other stuff. But they hit us with this. I really thought they were just going to add bug fixes. So when they came with this, I was really surprised, to be honest with you. But all in all, I haven't messed around with it much yet. And I may do some videos on it or whatever, just to expand a little more. From what I've seen so far, I actually think this is a really good thing, guys. And if you don't use Serato, it's just not for you. Continue working on the updates that came before this. And they've given us at least, what, 8 updates, maybe 9, 10. I said in another video, they could have easily charged us $1,000 for the SP44 MK2 with all the updates that they've added, but they didn't. They've still managed to keep it in the $499 range, $500, and they have other glue boxes or so-called glue boxes that cost double the price but don't do half as much as this SP44 MK2 does. What are we complaining about? Nothing. We just complaining because it wasn't what we expected. We still got to take our hats off to Roland because they've given us some great updates. So they wanted to do some integration with Serato. I think that's fantastic. In my mind, producers are DJs, DJs are producers. It's all the same. We all manipulating sounds, manipulating music, and making it what we want it to be. So it's all the same. So if you're not using Serato Studio or you don't have Serato, maybe you want to consider getting it. And I don't work for Roland or Serato. This is just from one creative person to others. Like, don't limit yourself, man. Don't limit yourself. Challenge yourself to maybe do something different. Don't hate on it or say, oh, this is weird. This is not what I thought it was going to be. Like, why didn't they give us this, man? What we need is this. We need what is it that people are asking for? They want side chaining. They want the SP to have side chaining and all this other stuff. It's still just a groove box, just something to get your ideas out. Side chaining. I mean, I don't see what the purpose of side chaining would be in the SP. I mean, you're gonna dump this into Ableton anyway. That's where you want your side chaining, or Pro Tools or FL or whatever DAW you use. That's where you do your side chaining, not in the SP. So if they don't have side chaining, big deal, man. I mean, yeah, it would be great if they did add it though. I can't lie. But if it doesn't have side chaining, it doesn't mean it's not a good update. They put this out like what, 3 days ago, and already people are saying they're not happy with it for whatever reason. But listen, man, don't worry, be happy. Just skip the 5.0 update. That's all. I mean, update, but just don't use the features. Simple and plain. If they never dropped this update, nobody would be saying nothing. So what's the problem? So that's the moral to this story. What's the problem? Because if they never dropped the 5.0 update, nobody would be saying nothing. We would just be taking what we got and say, hey man, I think that's it. The fact that they have deleted all the older updates makes me feel that they may have a few more updates coming. And it says that on the site. It says changes made before version 4 are omitted. And they say they want you to note that. So the fact that they said that and they say that really pushes me to believe that they have some more stuff coming, which would just be, now that would be mind-boggling. That would be weird if they came out with some more stuff. I mean, like, how much more can they add to this? How much more can they add? I mean, I'm almost to the point where I'm like, maybe they're adding too much. Sometimes it's too much. It's like, it's just too much to wrap your head around. And then it's just like, you know what? This is too much, man. Forget about it. Let me just get something a little more simple. I'm not complaining. The more, the better. It's better to have more than you need than to need more and not have it. And that's basically what the SP44 Mark II seems to be. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I've said my piece on the new update. And I'll close with this. Anybody who has the SP, you got two choices. You can either download the new update that's heavily pointing toward Serato and DJs and stuff like that, or you could keep doing what you've been doing and not update it. Just keep doing what you're doing, banging out those masterpieces. 5.0 is not going to make or break you, so it really doesn't make a difference. Just know that the fact they dropped another update is fantastic. That means that they are still catering to us, catering to the community, and they still want to give us more. All we could do at this point is just hope for another update that may be a little more universal or more geared toward producers who don't use Serato. Until the next time, you guys take care.